dispensary. Yeah. I enjoy my job, obviously. I just, sell weed and roll joints all day. It's like exactly what I did in high school. Unfortunately, I made a lot more money back then. A lot more money. Taxes are a bitch, ain't they? No, working at the dispensary is awesome, and what I really enjoy about working at a dispensary is you get a lot of different kinds of people coming in that wouldn't have, smoked weed or taken edibles before things were legalized. For example, like maybe some of you in here. Usually with like a younger crowd, I'll point at someone and be like your grandma, and then everyone laughs. But anyways, so like an older person will come into the dispensary, and I really love taking care of them because they'll come in and they'll be like, I'm just looking for something to help out with like my arthritis, and I'm tired of the pills that my doctor's giving me. And then with all seriousness, I have to turn around and suggest Alaskan Thunderfuck. It's like, this'll help you in the rain when your hands start hurting. It's great because it's like, yeah, this zebra piss will help you with your knees when the clouds start rolling in, But now that weed's legalized, you get a lot of, like I said, a lot of different people coming in, and you even get like your occasional Karen coming in. And there was one time I actually got a phone call and I picked it up. It was early in the morning, like 10 o'clock. I'm stoned. And I pick up the phone and this lady's like, the weed that you guys sold me smells way too much like weed and now my house stinks. Must have been the lady I sold zebra piss to. It's really fun. We at my shop we have a curbside. You know how fucking crazy that is? You don't even have to get out of your car to buy weed anymore. It's just some douchebag like me going, "Cash your card." That's it. That's all it is. There's no more to it. It's crazy. And I was working the curbside one day, and out of nowhere a car pulls in. It parks crooked, as per usual in a dispensary parking lot. And I start walking to the car, and out of nowhere the lady gets out of the car. And I'm like, "Oh man, do you have a curbside order?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, this is a curbside spot." She's like, "I'm blind." Again, 10 in the morning, I'm stoned, very confused. I also feel like kind of an asshole because, well, no, she's the asshole in this situation. She just got out of a 2010 Hyundai Sonata and didn't give me any context on her level of blindness. If she would have said legally blind, I'm like, okay, just have a hard time making left turns. Makes sense. But no context at all. So now I feel like an asshole because, now I'm putting everybody in the parking lot in danger. She's also probably stoned too. Stoned and blind and driving. Wow. That's fucking crazy. I hope she uses turn signals. So at least we know where she's going. That was fun. There was one time I was working, I was taking care of a married couple, and they're, probably like middle-aged, and I'm also 23, so they were probably like 35 or some shit. Sorry. I'm trying to be relatable, but I'm not. I'm taking care of this couple, and the wife is off looking at some gummies, and I'm talking to the husband about the flower, and I'm just like, yeah, this one's cool because it's like purple and shit, that's how it goes in a dispensary. Out of nowhere, he's like, I don't want to be disrespectful or anything like that. I totally, understand if you decline, but could you fuck my wife? Again, 10 in the morning, I'm stoned. This is very overwhelming. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm only fucking 23 years old. Like, I can still jerk off to a still frame photo. Like, there's no way I'm gonna make his sexually repressed wife come. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm just not the guy. It's just not who I am. Maybe when I'm older, I'll be able to pull things off like that. But for right now, I do bong rips in my apartment and call it good. Oh, that's fun. What was I going to talk about next? Oh, you guys will relate to this. You guys know the rapper Bad Baby? Yeah, exactly. So Bad Baby is the Catch Me Outside girl. You guys remember the Catch Me Outside girl? That teenager with the shitty attitude? Yeah, I did not like her at all. For a long time, I was like, man, fuck her. She got a shitty attitude. And then I saw a video recently. It's a video of her paying her mom's house off. Like, holy shit. She really capitalized on that shit. And now she's doing something like super humble. But like, during the video, she still has to like maintain character. So she's like doing duck lips and calling her mom a bitch. And she's handing a deed to a house. A deed to a house. A good one. Like a good one. It looked nice. It had white countertops and shit. I can only ever dream of white countertops. Fuck. White countertops. Hold deep. Then I see another video, and she's in an interview, and the lady in the interview asks her why she donated money to a certain charity. And she goes, because that's what people with money do, bitch.
And I always wanted to go to a roller skating party. Go roller skate, that seems so fucking cool. Like, X Games were big, I was like, I don't want to be one of those guys. So, I always wanted to go, my mom would never let me go. And then one time she's like, all right, you can go, but your friend's mom is gonna have to drive you. And I was like, cool, she already said she would. So I picture little Carl standing out at the end of the street next to a mailbox, just see the car coming, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to skate, and then just fucking right by. I was like, fuck, that sucked. I had to go back in the house. My mom was like, well, how was the party? I was like, it's gone. It got canceled, I guess. My mom felt bad for me. She's like, all right, fine. Next time, I will take you. I will sign the Richardson. I will drop you off. You can skate your little heart out, but you have to wear a helmet. You got fucking kidding me. I had to wear a helmet at a school function, you know? Even the helmet kids didn't have their helmets on. It was embarrassing. I was the only asshole wearing head protection. It was bad. Everyone just hated me. And like another thing, I didn't know how to fucking skate. That's one thing. I was new to it. Didn't know what I was doing. And at these skating parties, they always have like different songs to play, meaning there's different types of skates you had to do. So at one point they would do like play the jitterbug. I don't know, who the fuck sings that? Like Kenny Loggins? Who sings jitterbug? Wham? Who? You guys know. Wham, right? Who? George Michael. Yeah, basically. Fuck yeah. Now I know next time I'm like talking George Michael, jitterbug. They would play jitterbug and you'd be like jitterbug, and then everybody had to lay on the ground and flail their arms and legs up in the air like a jitterbug. Fuck, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was like a choreographed skate we were all doing. So I'm just skating, I see everyone hitting the ground. I'm like, is there a fucking shooter here? Like it is. I'm just like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. And I'm like, just skating around, like having fun, get through jitterbug, you know, kicked a few ribs. And then at one point, they go, all right kids, it's time for couples skate, couples only. And I was like, all right, this sucks for me, because I'm on the far end, clean to the wall, trying to get my ass off the rink. And they have this referee guy. His job is to make sure no one's skating too fast or getting in your seat. No one has like sodas out on the rink, and then there's no fucking losers by themselves during couple skate. And he took that job very seriously. He honed in on my lonely ass, and he's like, you! And he just stays over to me backwards, which is goddamn witchcraft. Fucking, you know? He skates over to me, he's like, hey, bud, you gotta get off the rink. I was like, I'm trying so hard. I don't want to be here, I feel so alone. He goes, all right, man, here, tell you what, just grab my belt, I'll pull you off the rink. This dickhead pulls me off the rink, just seals, kiss final rose. I'm just getting pulled off, it was so embarrassing. Everyone saw me, like, making fun. Like, next day at school, like, the following week, everybody's like, fucking roller derby, helmet hero, fucking virgin. Like, I don't know what that had to do with skating, but, like, they nailed it, I guess. That one sucked, though, because I didn't know what virgin meant. Like, I didn't know. Like, our school never gave me sex ed. They saw me with my, like, cargo shorts and, like, plain satin shirt, and they're like, he won't need it. You know? That guy's never getting laid. You know? So they never gave me sex ed, so I didn't know what it meant to be a virgin. So one time I was at the bar with my parents. My mom ordered a virgin daiquiri. And I go, oh, what's that? She goes, well, it's a daiquiri, there's no alcohol in it. And I was like, oh, that's what virgin means. Okay. Yeah, I'm a virgin, I've never had alcohol before, that makes sense. Yeah. So fast forward, when I was 14 years old, it was my cousin's wedding, and my dad bought me a beer. You know, it's just a wedding, like whatever, underage drinking, it's cool. And I drank it, you know, why wouldn't I? And I was so excited, I was like, I cannot wait to go back to school. You're like, guess who's not a virgin now? Not this guy. I went to school the following week and I was like, guys, you're not gonna believe what happened. My virginity fucking lost it. You're like, no way, how? And I was like, bartender at my cousin's wedding. That's sick, like how was it? And I was like, it tasted funny. I threw up afterwards. I was like, I'll get them next time. Man, word got around school, no more roller derby helmet hero. Now it's like Carl the fucking legend. Carl the bartender fucker. It was awesome. I was a hero. And then like finally like word got all the way around school, the principal found out. She was like, oh no. So they had me with both my parents in the principal's office. They're like, hey, Mr. Soul, Carl's like, everybody, he lost virginity to a bartender. My mom was not happy. She was pretty pissed off, actually. I'm like, Mom, calm down. Dad was there, he paid for it. Then I learned what it actually means to lose your virginity, so, you know, someday, I guess, I don't know. No, I've had tons of sex. I didn't know shit. Like, first time I ever got a blowjob, I Googled, can you get pregnant from swallowing? Luckily, guys can't get pregnant, so. Dodge that bullet.
But there's been a lot going in the news, man. I'm glad the elections are over. I hope you all voted. Yeah. See, Gretchen won, you know. Yeah. I don't really give a shit. I don't like her shiny forehead, but I'm glad Tudor Dixon didn't win. I don't want no governor named fucking Tudor, you know. That's a fucking stupid name, you know. Yeah, you know, like where did they get that from? Like tuxedo and something else, like just a Tudor. Like, you said what?
Probably came from Texas.
Probably came from Texas. Probably, I don't know. I'm just glad the bitch didn't win. I don't know. You know, who's your governor? Tudor Dixon. Like, ugh, I don't want a Tudor. All my years in school, I never known a tutor. And I grew up around a lot of white people, you know. I never had a tutor, you know. I met a pooter and a queeper. That's about it. Never. Her real name was Brittany, but I don't know. They call her queeper for some reason. I'm not really sure. I just went with the flow. She didn't say nothing about about it. So, hey, Miss Weaver, like, she's a stripper now, so I guess it suits her. So, but yeah, man, I don't like Tudor Dixon. You know, that don't even sound like a name. That sounds like a place in some butt fuck town in Michigan. You know, hey, you going to Tudor Dixon? Like, yeah, that's up there by Sheboygan or something. You know? That's what that sounds like. You had a tutor? That's another tweaker over there. The wrong tutor. Yeah, you had a tutor, not a tutor. She didn't do a good job, obviously. So. Tutor, it's a difference. But no, they kept sending all those big, fucking election campaign shit and fucking in the mail and shit, and like, you know, I ain't got a bill in 3 weeks and shit. You know, I was like, God, I know I owe somebody. Where are my bills? You know, now the bill's coming. I don't want more election papers. Like, is another election coming up? I hope so. It is? No, I see Trump is running again. Lord have mercy. We'll pray for him. He don't get it. Enough is enough, dude. Like, you know, like just stop or whatever. America, we don't need another president. We just need to go like 4 years, just wing it, you know. That's what we need to do, seriously. Just wing it for the next 4 years. Once Biden dies, you know, he's gonna die somehow. I feel it coming, you know. He's falling off bikes, he's falling up the stairs. I heard he shitted on himself too in France. I don't know how true that is, but I believe it. I believe it. Like, he shitted on himself in France. I'm gonna start that rumor. I don't care if it's true or not. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Biden shitted on himself in France. All right, so fuck you, TMZ. I broke the news first. So. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I just believe everything I see. I gotta stay up there, man. It's just social media. It's really, it's just draining stuff. Like today, it's like a shooting at a gay bar in Colorado Springs, I think it was. Yeah, it's pretty crazy and stuff like that. Yeah, you just gotta stay off, man. Be nice to everybody, you know. It's a lot of evil shit going on. Like, and I also read somewhere that it costs $300,000 to raise a kid until they are 18 in America. Yeah, it's more than that. It's more until they're 18. Well, I don't care how it, but it explains why my dad left, you know. But 300,000. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just get out of here. Wait till you're 31 to come back." He came back after 30 years. I'm so excited. Like, where you been, man? Yeah, I know. It was a long ass milk drive. You know, where'd you get that milk from? South America? You milk the cows yourself? That was a long. Like, where you been, buddy? Saves my dad, but you know, growing up without a dad, you know, you get daddy issues and shit like that, you know. So yeah, you know, it's alright. I'm therapy working on it, but it just got real weird because you know, I like to have sex with older men, but you know, they start getting real weird in the bedroom, you know, talking about sexual, like, who's your daddy, you know? I'm like, I'm not really sure. And I hope it's not you.
My name is Daniel Detroit, born and raised in Detroit. I recently moved back to Detroit. I was living in Oklahoma. People used to ask me why I moved out there. And I used to lie about it when I was younger because every time I told people I just went to college to better myself, they used to be like, boy, you just big for no reason. Like, you didn't play football nowhere? Nah, I just want to get an education. You're just a waste of size. You know what I'd be doing if I was big as you? Yeah, at home eating cookies and shit. Like, you don't get like this by working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of weed smoking and video games. I learned a lot of things in college. Like, college helped me get over homophobia. I had a gay roommate one semester. And I came in from a party in Stillwater. And him and his homeboys had been in the house hanging out. And he had a fat homeboy. He had 100 pieces of chicken from Hooters sitting on the table. And I walked in, and he, Detroit, you want some chicken? And I froze up. Cause like, I wanted some chicken. But I'm like, what he gonna want for this chicken? Ain't no chicken worth my booty. Like, I ain't giving up no butt for no chicken. Like, that's not worth it at all. And I guess I just took too long. He just bust out, boy, don't nobody want you. Do you want some chicken or not? I was like, oh, I ain't got to do shit. Yeah, for sure. Pass the chicken. Before I go any further, shout out to all the women with a fuba. Everybody know what a fuba is? Yeah? Who don't know? Right? Make some noise if you don't know what a fuba is. Y'all lying. Some of y'all don't know. Old school, you know what a fuba is? Sir? No? FUPA stands for fat upper area. Back in the day when I was a kid, we called it a stussy. Stussy, because it was where the stomach and the came together. Like a transformer, just stussy. But they call it a FUPA now. And I learned, like during the pandemic, I learned that it serves a purpose. It's really a headrest for when you're down there doing your business. You put your forehead on the FUPA, you can go up and down, you can go left and right, you do figure eights. Like it's ergonomically correct. Like the research said that you're less likely to get a crick in your neck if your girl got a FUPA. You down there doing your thing. Oh, you look too good. You'll learn. Yeah. Put your earbuds on, man. Didn't nobody warn me. I thought he was the kid. Like, I knew it was somebody here underage. Anybody else grow up with roaches? No, y'all big money out here, huh? I didn't grow up with them either. Like, not at my house. It was at my grandma's house. Like, and I was one of them kids back in the day. We always went to grandma's house when there was a break or something like that. And my grandma had roaches so bad, like, you know, a person got roaches bad when they in the number part of the microwave and the VCR and shit like that. You got roaches real bad. This is my one prop too. This is my fat man time. Any man over about 200, keep one of these on. At least in my community anyway. Maybe not out here at Grand Rapids. But no, my grandma had roaches real bad. And like she used to make us take our naps at 12 o'clock. And one time she told us to lay down because it was nap time. And I looked at the VCR, I said, Grandma, we missed nap time. And she was like, what you talking about? I was like, the VCR saying 2 o'clock. We take our nap at 12 o'clock. And she looked at the VCR, and she looked at her watch, and she walked over to the VCR, and the roach crawled off. She gonna look at me and say, what it say now? I said, it's nap time. I heard bad. My grandma was the queen of struggle meals too. Like, she made a half gallon of orange juice last 2 weeks between 3 kids and 4 adults. I didn't know how she was doing it until I caught her one day, right? I came in the kitchen and she was taking the orange juice and putting some water in there and then pouring some sugar in there and shaking it up. I said, Grandma, we all gonna get diabetes. Like, what's wrong with you? I had one of my white friends ask me too. They said, David Detroit, what is it? How do black people stay looking so young? I said, diabetes. You might lose a foot, but shit. Is it worth it to you? For real, man. My grandma's house was rough. She was the queen of struggle bills. I remember one time she asked me and my cousins, we over there for the summertime, and she said, what y'all want for lunch? And we say, we want pizza. She said, okay, y'all go outside and play. So we all go outside and play. We come back in the house. And I knew something was up, because my little fat ass, like, it smelled like pizza, but I didn't see no pizza boxes in the house. So I'm like, Grandma on some bullshit. I see this already. And she asked us, well, how many slices y'all want? Everybody, my one cousin, like, I want 1 slice. Give me 2, give me 2. And then I'm just looking. And Grandma opened the oven and pull out a cookie wrap, a cookie tray, with some toast, with some damn tomato paste, and some of that Focus Hope cheese on it, and some pepperoni. I said, Grandma, what's that? She said, it's pizza toast. I said, this is some bullshit. My one cousin started crying like, I hate coming over here. My other cousin, he lived with grandma. He hyped grandma, make some pizza toast. I'm like, bro, this is not something that you celebrate. Like, it's not a good meal. This is some bullshit. What else I want to talk to y'all about today? Let me check my notes. I'm single. And like, I own my singleness. Like, I know why I'm single. Like, I break up with people for petty reasons. Like, I broke up with a girl because her son beat me in 2K. Like, it wasn't a regular beatdown though either. Like, he dubbed me. Like, I couldn't come back from a dub on 2K. I broke up with a girl one time because her kids was ugly and bad. Like, you gotta pick a struggle. You can be one or the other, but you can't be both. Because at some point, I gotta bring you to my mama house, and I'm not about to hear that out of her. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I can't date a dumb woman. I dated a chick that worked at a hospital. And I say, let's do lunch one day. And she said, okay, it's a bunch of stuff in the facility. I said, oh, for real? She's like, yeah, it's a Pizza Hut, a Jimmy John's, a White Castle. I'm like, damn, y'all got all that in the facility, in the building? She gonna say, you know what facility means, it's in the area. I said, you mean vicinity? Like, that's a different word. Like, you can't interchange them two words like that. Facility, vicinity, like, that's not gonna work. But like, she has some comeback. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, so I can't mess with her. Y'all learn about it. Some of y'all know what that comeback is. You'll learn about that too one day. But like, we was talking, and like I said, I was living in Oklahoma at the time. And we comparing cities, and she said, well, you from Chicago, y'all got some good stuff. Y'all got Giordano's, and y'all got Harold's. And I'm like, baby, I'm from Detroit. Like, we don't have none of that. We got Buddies, we got Jets, you know, Little Caesars, you know, that's Detroit. And then she started talking about the weather and say, oh, the Windy City, it get real cold up there. Bitch, from Detroit. Like, we get Alberta Clippers, like, we get cold up there. She gonna say, well, ain't Detroit in Chicago? I said, by that definition, you must be from Oklahoma City, Dallas then. Like, for real. Like, I didn't understand that. You ever been helping your kids with their homework and you end up feeling dumb as hell? Like, I was in Oklahoma once again, and my daughter going over her spelling words, and the word was auntie. And I'm like, okay, baby, spell the word, auntie. And she, A-U-N-T-I-E. That's wrong, baby, try it again. She looked confused, and she, A-U-N-T-I-E, auntie. I'm like, no, go write the word 5 times, and then come back, and we gonna try it again. She go write the word 5 times. I'm like, okay, you ready? I'm ready, Daddy, let's go. She, A-U-N-T-I-E, auntie. Now I'm mad. Now it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you can't spell this little simple ass word? And so I'm a girl dad, so she hurt. Her little feelings hurt. She, auntie, not even on my spelling list. I'm like, it's right here. U-N-T-I-E, untie. That's not auntie. Like, I have been in the country to the GED section. I see where y'all at. Yeah, that was terrible, man. That was bad. You ever go through your kid's phone and they porn sites better than yours?